Toriyama split the fandom once again with the new Dragon Ball Super movie news. He is putting Broly into the new Dragon Ball Super movie, and everyone is shocked. We have one side of the fandom that's like, fuck yeah, it's Broly, and they're raising their fists, and the other side that really likes Broly and their movies, and they're excited to see Broly again, on the big screen. And then we have the people that, just hate Broly and, don't like his character, think the movies are one-dimensional, and if you think that the Broly movies are one-dimensional and his character is, that's basically the norm when it comes to Dragon Ball movies, to be honest. But they dislike Broly and they are not happy with this change because, well, Toriyama, he's putting Broly into the movie. They don't like that. They don't like that he's putting, this one-dimensional shitty character into the movie. So we have two sides of a fandom here. I just want to give my own take. I'm in the middle, as I, am for most things. I can see both sides of things. But anyway, the thing about Broly in this new movie is that I personally think, and I'm like 99% sure of this, is that this Broly character is not the same Broly that we saw in the Dragon Ball the Dragon Ball Z movies. This is not the same Broly whatsoever, and I honestly think that when Toriyama was writing the script or the idea for this movie, he didn't even have Broly in mind. Now, I think that Toriyama, he wrote the script, he wrote the outline at least, he knew what the story was going to be, and then he plopped a new Saiyan into the mix, as the main antagonist or whatever, and then his editor, who was presumed to be Torishima, he's the dude that, he was Toriyama's first editor with Dr. Slump in early parts of Dragon Ball, and, he gave Toriyama that boost into the manga artist career. So yeah, Torishima presumably is the editor that Toriyama's talking about. He said, he suggested, oh, how about you put Broly in? So I think there was going to be a new character, but then his editor, Toriyama's editor, was like, how about you just put Broly in instead, as a suggestion. So I think they just swapped it around. So I think Broly is going to be just another character, instead of it being Broly, it's just going to be a new character, but with the namesake of Broly, just to appeal to more fans. So just think of Broly as an entirely new character, and just think it's going to be just the namesake of Broly. And now the argument that we can have here is, oh, is this just blatant fan service? Yes, it is, to be honest, but it's fan service that I don't mind. I mean, it's not, like Broly is like Kakarot. Kakarot, that's not going to happen. I assure you that this is completely different Broly. This is Toriyama's version of Broly, much like Toriyama's version of Bardock in the Dragon Ball Minus manga, as opposed to Toei's version of Bardock from the Bardock special and whatnot. So yeah, it's just two different versions of the same sort of character. So we'll see the new, personality of Broly in this new movie, and, Toriyama's take on Broly. And I honestly think that, there was going to be a new character, but then his editor suggested, how about you just put, Broly in there instead? Then he swapped some things around, and that's where we have here. So it's just going to be a name swap. That's just my opinion. That's what's going to happen, to me at least. That's just my theory on, this whole news break. It's just going to be a new character, but his name is Broly, and he looks like Broly just for some, mockability, and just for, to get fans more hyped up. So I don't think it's going to be Kakarot. I don't think it's going to be that Broly, and it's just going to be the name only. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. What do you think about this Broly news? Are you, which, side of the fandom are you on? Are you excited, or do you absolutely hate the idea with a burning fucking passion? Let me know in the comments. I am in the middle. I really don't hate this idea, because I don't think it's going to be I think it's just going to be a new character, but they just threw in the word, or the name, sorry, Broly, and made him look like Broly. So them saying, oh, it's Toriyama's take on Broly, I honestly think he just finished the script and, made the character, and then he was suggested, to just make it Broly, just for some, just for popularity and marketability's sake. I think that's just what happened. If it's not, then I'll eat my fucking words, but I honestly think that's what happened, honestly, because, Toriyama, he was writing the script, and then, he just, let's just put Broly in, it just works, let's just swap the names around, blah, 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 blah. So I think that's what happened. But if I'm wrong, then, well, yeah, I'm wrong. So, but that's just my theory, though. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. I don't hate this at all, so yeah, I'll see you next time.